We see the future. Ooh. No, he's an actor. He performs in movies and shows and thingies. So yeah, it's really good. So give him another big round of applause for opening the show. Yes. Well, the next comedian, this is first time doing stand-up in English. First time ever. What? It's super exciting. So he's doing stand-up in Dutch, and he's in Dutch he has a special style. He's our king of one-liners, we call him. So he's now going to do them in English. Woo! So start clapping those hands. Warm them up for Henk. Doedens.
Looking like a clown.
Good evening. Years ago I bought a book of Time Management for Dummies, but I did not have time for it yet. Last week I bought a book Get Organized for Dummies, but I can't find it anymore. I have a book Comedy for Dummies, but I've never done a show in front of dummies. I have a new CD, early classic. That's annoying. Sometimes it starts at 4 in the morning. A female singer with a split personality sings only duets. Her husband plays meanwhile piano, 4 hands. His piano sounds a bit jazzy at the moment. He had it tuned by someone suffering from mood swings. I've done table football for a while. Sometimes I could not walk for days. Being a comedian, I collect jokes. My wife was my first joke. Her name is Joke. Telling jokes, timing is very important. I told once a joke with a very bad timing. The audience started laughing after a week. They all had to come back to the theater. I read in the paper, 5 years for damaging painting of Monet. 5 years. I damaged the painting in 5 hours. I could have done in 1 hour, but the security guards made a lot of trouble. The addition of extra lanes to the A15 highway is a financial disaster for everyone involved. The initial cost calculation was done on A4. Our Christmas tree peaked too early. It was only Easter. A long time ago I was young and single. That was a long time ago. I asked an acquaintance, how do I get a girlfriend? Join a sports association. So I joined an association for fishing. After a few months I still had no girlfriend. So I was thinking, let me go fish somewhere else. So I put a contact advertisement. Student economics, Einzelgänger, absolutely no sense of humor, is looking for similar girlfriend. Sex, no objection. I got only one reaction from an old lady. She asked if I could help her with her tax papers. I give so now and then a training. A while ago a guy was sleeping all the time. When he was finished he woke up all of a sudden. He was the only one enthusiastic. He was suffering already for years with sleeping problems. He asked me if I could do a presentation for a group of fellow sufferers. He said, nor the language, neither the subject is relevant. Just keep talking as long as possible. A while ago I fell asleep during my own show. The audience did not notice. The MC said, Henk will not do this again. A show of you of more than 8 hours. New jokes I sometimes tell first to friends. One said, I have heard better jokes. Yes, but not from me. At home we have fruit flies. This has been discussed. But now we take more often a shower. My wife and I were at home in an evening, we were bored. So via laughingathome.nl we ordered a comedian. Within 15 minutes there was one in front of our door with his scooter. The whole evening he told jokes about pizza. My wife said, let me cut that nose hair of you a bit. Yes, please. I stumbled already twice. She dreamt that I have an affair with Cameron Diaz. But for me this is completely useless. So the next night I dreamt that she was having an affair with George Clooney. That will learn her. Someone said, why don't you join the Iron Man competition? So I did. It took me 11 hours. Never before have I been doing for so many hours ironing. I know a guy who owns a dry cleaning company. He is obsessed with dry cleaning. When he takes he showers without water. He refuses to sleep with his wife since he bought a water bag. What's surprising me is that Heineken gives itself a rating of only 1 star. Nike, just do it. Lance Armstrong just did it. In Utrecht we have a prison that is not in use anymore. It might become a hotel. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. An identical twin has posted a complaint about tight housing in duplicate. Someone asked me, do we have jokes about sex? I do have about impotency, but there's no sex involved. An association of people with impotency problems have a new website, www.impotency.com. I talked to a guy with serious erection problems. He can only get it up in the elevator. Oh, that's it.